Let's see. Someone say something so I know the auto's working.
Something so they let you know the audio is working.
Very good. Is my audio
Audio.
working? It is. We're doing fucking great. So, Last Dragon on Times and Dungeons. As you all were going about your rounds, sort of keeping guard along the borders of the Moving Wilds as the solstice is on you, and you are aware of the dealings that have been made to keep the peace as much as possible between the Fae of the Wilds and the people who inhabit the areas around it. Still, up to this point, you guys have had virtually no sign of human contact or anything until you had begun to pick up on a trail going northwards, um, towards it's like northeast, going along the top border of the Moving Wilds, um, towards Griffin Keep to be precisely, in the vague direction, not actually towards Griffin Keep. As you guys were chasing this trail, you saw what seemed to be the tracks of several canine creatures, quite large. And among them, you also stumbled upon a campsite, um, which I believe you didn't. There wasn't much to even learn at the campsite, just the fact that it was there. Um, but pushing on further northwards, let's see the campsite. You came across a strange creature, one that you weren't familiar with. A large canine-like figure with massive quills coming all out of the back of it. The name isn't very creative. It's a quill wolf, believe it or not. And after I believe y'all put it down or something, because it
Because
looked like
it was dying.
yeah, because it
But
looked
also
like
we met Jiraiya at the end who was just gonna tail us
oh,
this whole
yeah,
time.
yeah, he's just been shadowing you all. I'd request from somebody or from the old tree man. I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
Cedar
Cedar.
Howl.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No relation. Only Joe gets that. Never mind. My druid's name is Cedar.
Oh, okay. Thank you for including me in the joke. I was afraid I wouldn't get it.
Been there, seen that.
Um, but pushing past that, pointing further, as you found as you were following the trail, from like the scenes of some sort of conflict that had taken place where you found the wolf, you heard noises up ahead, which sounded like people shouting, and also heard like a lot of movement. And as you sort of move your way, pushing forward through the forest, to like another like clearing area, you saw a pack of these quills, similar to the one you just seen that had fell. And in the midst of them was a dragonborn figure, sort of like maybe on the better side. It's hard to tell how exactly tall he is on a fucking horse, but he's big. Um, these sort of jet black scales, and the horse that he's riding is a little strange as well. It's wearing this almost like plate mail, like this very like a sharp like plate mail armor. Like I don't know what the fuck the word horse armor is. I don't really give a shit. I know there's an actual word for it.
Barding.
Barding. Thank you. Um, and it has like almost like compare like relative like how his scales are jet black. It is almost like ivory. Um, entirety of the creature. And as you sort of stumble in, you see in the distance, fleeing from them, I believe it was two figures. Hard to tell much detail from your current position because, yeah, no, you weren't able to because the perception checks were not that high. Oh my god, it's been longer. I didn't realize it was. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Um, two figures running, and you saw as like this sort of volley of quills extending themselves from the back of the wolves just went through, piercing into the trees in that direction, clearly attacking these people. And this would be about the time you go into the clearing, and you see this.
Which
you see
people?
this in front of you. The humanoids that are running away.
Well, what do the humans look like?
As from what you guys' checks were, it was hard to make out details, but they just looked human. They looked human shaped.
Do their silhouettes remind me of any fae?
Can I roll? I wasn't here.
I don't think we
I have-
rolled perception yet for these guys.
We did.
You did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
the
last
last
thing in the-
ones.
Yeah. Because a 25 was for Zelda to track them, and the 7 because you were also tracking, and then the subsequent rolls were for the perception check, trying to see who the fuck it was that was being chased.
Yeah, we don't let Neff play when he doesn't have any tracking to do for us.
What do my cat eyes see?
His tracking's over. He's out.
Yeah, let me actually.
Unpause the game.
I mean, the pausing is not doing anything. Also, just see who has a Spark Trucks currently, so I don't forget.
I think
What?
I do. I
Okay.
typically do, unless someone.
So
unless
Taryn has a
remember-
Sparks rock.
Yeah.
You rattle it and suddenly sparks appears. It's like a toy filled with catnip.
Just give a little shake.
Oh my god! No! We need to have Juggernaut carrying around, because then like every time, because like you appear randomly, right? Effectively randomly. So like whenever your procession, Juggernaut can like trip and stumble and like drop the rock like a clumsy anime girl, and then you pop out.
That's not how that works.
Like she just
Is that how you
spills all her
shoot them up?
Pokeballs.
As a clumsy anime girl.
All right,
That'd
be honest,
fantastic.
Ethan. Of everyone here, who's the most anime girl? Anime character, even.
Hello, that'd be me.
Think
I'm
it's
not gonna
funny.
say you're right, but leave me alone.
It's about her. It's about Jogun's mindset, you know.
What do you?
But I'm pretty sure actually Zelthar had it.
Well,
that
he
could
doesn't
be
now.
right.
We'll say the rock has a mind of its own. It didn't want to be with him. So, as
Damn.
you guys are coming into, I'll show you like the map area. If you want like a
Ooh,
relative layout.
there's a map.
Yes.
Fancy.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Sparks pops back into reality in his black cat.
Black.
Ah, I have used this map before. Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes,
I.
yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, maybe not.
Oh, it's not showing. Why is he below his horse? It's not how that works. Yeah, if you want an image for the, I found this one. I liked it.
Seen it?
I stole this from the internet.
Nice.
You borrowed it.
Oh, does he have like obviously evil armor on like that?
It's just armor.
That's not
but
evil armor. It's
Wait,
just full
whoa,
plate.
whoa.
He has an aesthetic.
Also,
That image.
His face looks smushed together. Like
don't judge a book by its cover, folks. Come on.
Hey.
Yeah, with them. Come on.
there should be more of a facial structure. It just looks like the eyes have been placed randomly on the top of his jaw.
So
the horse, is it the armor that's white or the horse that's ivory?
It's the horse itself that's white, but the armor is black, matching the armor that is upon him.
Okay.
Can I?
No.
It looks the horse looks like this, but not the obvious Sauron armor. This is just
right.
Except it's all
Right.
It's a horse.
Is the horse all white or is the armor all white?
Horse.
The horse is all white. The armor is black.
Nice.
But this is still all going on in front of us, yeah?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like they're responding. You have not been noticed. There's been no immediate attention paid to you as you're approaching. I don't remember. Were you guys trying to stealth, or were you just running in?
I mean, we were just hurrying up to catch up with them. Does anyone want to do anything before we get into this fight that would not also start the fight? Don't do anything that would start the fight, please.
I will
still trying
cast
to
mage
talk.
armor.
Roll me a
If
d20.
possible.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1 of all times. Please roll a fucking 1 right now. Make my day. Almost.
Close, but no cigar.
Near miss.
I think they're
Um,
way too far away from me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's really far.
How far?
They're talking.
What do you say, Ethan?
So can you hear me?
I can hear
I
you.
can
Oh.
hear you.
I would like to talk to them if possible.
So, what, are you going to run up? Or are you
Uh,
going to shout out? Like, what is.
let's start a conversation with them. It's not
I
going to be a friendly
hide.
conversation, considering they're engaged in acts of violence. But I think that's a good idea.
You're
So no one has
risking-
anything else to do. Kalis is going to go walk up to them with Juggun, or within range of them, right? So 2, 15, da, 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 da. That's like, I think that's 30 feet from them.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna like plant Oaken Oath down on the ground, and he's just gonna like, in the loudest voice he can muster up, he's gonna say, "Drop your weapons and leave this place, or we will remove you from it. Acts of violence are not welcome in the wilds."
Can I use a bonus action to hide?
Yes, you can hide. Is that where you want to hide? Just to be clear.
Taryn's over there, by the way.
Look,
No,
she's
see
behind
her.
the tree.
She's there.
Yeah.
She's in the shadow there. You can't see her, but she's definitely there.
I'll go here. Can I hide there?
Yeah.
Do
Can
we
like
roll?
hide. Yeah, you still need to roll stealth, yes. And are you staying there, Sparks?
Do I have anything that gives me advantage on this shit?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
You have a failsafe.
Fail safe.
You take it like a 10 or an 11 if
Well,
you
yeah. I
really biff
couldn't.
it.
I forgot what cloak I had on for a moment.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
I'm nearly as good as you. Nearly.
Nearly doesn't count except for quates and grenades.
All right. Put that one in the quote book. So as you all are getting into your positions, as Kalis and Jungun step forward, and you bark this command out towards him, you watch as he stops in his place, and there is this piercing whistle that sort of echoes in the air around you, and watches all the dogs immediately like come or like heal. And the figure slowly begins to turn towards you on the horse, looking you up and down. And I don't know. I was about to ask such a fucking stupid question. My brain. I was about to ask you said it in common. Obviously, you did.
No, Sylvan. Sylvan.
Fucking.
I don't know any other languages, so
Yes, you. What? Never mind. I'm not doing this right now.
Immediately
I
sidetracked.
say it in short person.
Oh.
As you can see him just taking a second, assessing you. Is that all you have to say?
Haru, the player, looks at Ethan.
Hey, I'm Jung Im. Who are you?
It's even louder. No need to worry about. Just keep on your patrol. Important things to be taken care of today, no?
Drop your
Uh,
weapons and exit the wilds. I won't say it again.
I was hoping that we can have a dialogue based on reasons why we're here.
Sure, tell your story.
Honestly, I think you should tell us. We have you surrounded.
As he like looks around the area. You know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Make me a deception check if you'd like.
Did it come up? 12.
As he like heeds your words and you see him scan his eyes from the forest, it's unlikely he makes this perception. You guys just rolled like a 20 and a 30. Oh.
Oh wait, sorry. There's an issue with this map.
What?
There's about I want to say. Oh god, I forgot the quantity. This is terrible. I want to say it's about 13 issues with this. Actually, more like 12 and then 13 in a minute.
Sure. I'll just
Well, half a minute.
yeah, I'll throw them on there in a second. I have to find a map to copy paste them from. But as he sees you, the party you carry behind you, and you see his eyes scan around the area as if almost believing you for a second, but or not really believing you, but just checking for his own sake.
As he's
And-
looking around, I'm going to kneel down, and I'm just gonna briefly put on the sort of like leaf type mask, and just start begin spreading out some little treats, like a little animal feed, and I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on the nearest Quill Wolf.
So a few things are happening. First thing, Sparks, you would notice you feel something staring directly through you. As his eyes, you don't exactly, it's not like his eyes are catching yours, but you just get a very unnerving feeling as he sort of stops his gaze in your direction.
So it's like when you shine a light, in the dark, and reflects off cat's eyes, that sort of thing. Okay, cool, that's fine.
He rolled an 18. I'm sorry.
Do
mean,
Animal
get
friendship.
Does he have plus 10 to that? Is that
No,
what you're
I just
saying?
made that up. No, I just made that up. I said it was an arbitrary. I just said fuck his modifier. I'm just gonna give him this.
I'm just trying to
Don't-
work out how much wisdom he's got.
Don't roll the bad guy as me, because it says I rolled the 18.
Oh. Lol. There you go. I will
We're not
say,
friends.
as you do so, and his head sort of turns back towards you, as the casting of Animal Friendship goes through, and you will notice it does not have effect.
Yeah.
You can tell very much that these creatures are not natural beasts.
But they're doggies.
Yes, they are. And as he looks at you, they're loyal. Rest assured.
Sir, we can.
That only tells me they do not belong. I talk over Jogan, I guess. What were you saying?
Sir, we can have a small break. I have some supplies. Do you like crackers and peanut butter?
So, completely ignoring Jung-un. You talk about belonging when you're followed by a trail of undead. A little hypocritical.
I have not come to bandy words with you. I'm gonna start marching up to him.
He's a nice guy if you know him.
Where are the humans at beyond him? Are they still here?
They are way further down the forest. There, if you look up, you can see kind of like the area where they're at. I'd say they'd be like they're still running though, or they.
Have we bought them time?
Yeah, no. I say after that they'd probably be at like the edge, if not fucking getting off the map.
Whoever they were.
Yeah, okay, you can see them at the very top if you pan up. Just out of curiosity.
All right, guys, we had a shonen character to beat the pulp out of.
I mean, you're the one that wants to fight him. He just seems to be
Alright.
minding his own business with his
So-
dog friends.
He has villain dialogue, Joe. Villain dialogue.
Oh no, you have some pretty antagonistic dialogue too.
Yeah, you're
Because he
you're
was
not
going
even.
to kill people with his
And-
sword.
Yeah, but
have
we
killed
kill people.
Scores of people, yeah.
So
He obviously
the
isn't from
time.
here. He's like an outside
You're
interloper.
being a bit racist there, aren't you?
yeah, it's not
Yeah,
very
a little
inclusive
bit.
of you.
Yes. Have you met my character? He's an
Kalis a racist?
essentialist.
What?
Kalis is an essentialist. Anyway,
That's okay, as long as he doesn't start talking about phrenology. So,
he's not that smart. He's not that smart to be that dumb.
as you begin to step forward, you notice he whistles once again as both the dogs standing in front of him, or like between the two of you, not rear up. What's the word? They clearly seem ready. They're on the defensive. They're not like actively attacking you, but like you get the feeling that when you take the next step, they're going to do something. And I need to copy paste 13 skeletons real quick. Give me a second.
And
Andy, you're fucking. You know what? Every time you go somewhere, I should just make him be half a mile behind you because he's so fucking slow. You need to put wheels on him.
Release the
to
whore.
be fair, I wanted
So-
a giant skeleton instead. It would have been weaker. But no, you could kill a golem.
How thickly wooded is this part of the forest that we're in? Is it like similar to the
Very.
map?
Yeah. Is this it? That's 7. No, that's 5. Fuck.
I like how you're measuring out. Those quill wolves are gonna come and fucking eat us. We're not gonna need to move forward. They're gonna be right up in our jam.
They don't know where I am.
They might.
Hmm.
I mean, they don't, but the Dragonborn might.
I didn't get a weird sense. He didn't look in my direction, so
Well, that doesn't mean that he didn't see you. He just super saw me. I mean, I'm a black cat in the middle of a forest. It's not exactly stealthy.
I mean, you're the shadows.
Yeah,
why-
it was
why is
Umbridge.
he
Or
not-
not Umbridge.
We're in the middle of the day, though.
No, yeah, but that's why there's Umbra, the Umbra of the trees. Like, it's
If
like
I
the
was a
shadows.
green cat, I feel like I would have been doing quite well. But
Is it-
look.
Is it clay?
Right.
I always forget. Is it clay
Well,
or
for-
flesh?
Yes,
mean-
it's in
Or if
fact
I
that.
was a potted plant, they wouldn't see
Eh,
me.
I mean, in fact, you should be like orange with black tiger stripes, and like that's actually great camouflage for someone
I'm
moving.
not a tiger. I am very much a cat, not a big cat.
I know, but what I'm
The
saying is
Naruto
coloration
strategy,
isn't
got
what
it.
you'd think, because the pattern of the tiger is actually great camouflage in the
I know.
arboreal environment.
I know.
It just breaks up the.
The
I play a
Naruto
cat.
strategy. I'm orange jumpsuit ninja.
All right, you have ownership over the golem token. You should be able to see its stat block and movement on that bullshit.
Okay.
Um,
Ooh.
with the way the forest is laid out, like, is there this big gap if I were to go to like this tree?
I mean, yeah, there's like open space, and you have to like
Okay.
climb up like a small like. Little
Yeah,
ridge.
Okay.
that is
Okay.
that is ledge.
Okay.
Why is your skeletons not? What the fuck?
Give me a second. 'Cause actually, I don't think I might only have 8. I
There's
should double check.
12. 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, I said 12 earlier.
12.
You didn't need me. Look, you've got an army.
Now we need you.
um,
Release
So-
the hogs.
If these dogs are like perking up at attention right in Kaelus's sort of face almost, he's gonna free the hand that he used to put down the wolf they left behind, and he's gonna just sort of offer that hand that presumably has that wolf scent on it. He's gonna just offer it out to the dogs without fear. He's just gonna say, I know you don't belong because no one from here would leave behind one of their own so dispassionately.
I mean,
And as you step forward, can you have a favor making a perception check? As
I
you're
will
sort of closing distance
gladly
between yourself and the wall.
roll another one. 10.
So, while not able to make out a huge amount of detail, as you're generally taking another step forward toward these wolves, you would notice that you can see it not clearly amongst like them, but like words, sort of like right under where their like neck is covered by the fur. Um, you would see some sort of metal device, and intuitively you'd think it's just like a collar, like would be for like a domesticated animal. Um, but I will say, as a Fey related creature, it gives you a certain unease. Whatever the collar is itself. And
I
secondly, go ahead
see.
and give me an animal handling check.
I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I can't do anything to the roll, but I'm good at this. 22?
Okay. So, um, as you do so, and you reach your hand, you watch as um the figure up on the horse doesn't actually do anything to interfere. More like curiously observing as you're interacting with the quill wolves. Um, it gingerly begins to move its like face towards yours, or towards your hand, um, as if reaching out. And then you watch, maybe as if you're less than a few inches away. It yelps. It lets out this like yelp of pain, and you watch as you see this expression on its face. It almost contorts for a second, flinching at something, at some force you can't see.
That
And
happened when exactly? When it drew
like,
close to me?
yeah, like as it's about to like reach out for you to touch. Like it seemed like as if it was like welcoming or like being like warming up, but then something had driven it away. And you watch as it immediately tenses up, and you see that it begins growling, and the aggression, like the sort of defensiveness that had been like postured towards you, um, changes. Like you watch as you can see its eyes visibly change. You've seen a lot of predators in the forest, and you can tell when an animal's instincts or so have been activated, and it does not seem that it has any interest in fleeing.
Hmm.
As I would like you to roll initiative as you have time to sort of take a step back from it, as you can clearly see this happening. It seems like it's about to lunge towards you.
I see.
There's no combat
So we're all
encounter.
doing that then.
should have known they're dogs. Dogs are bad. Cats. Cats are where it's at.
He's like, yeah, this cat's still in the room.
Beautiful, beautiful creatures. They're kennel dogs, though. So
I will
something's
use my
amiss.
tails to give myself advantage on the And fucking tastic.
Why didn't you roll higher?
I know, right? Truly, it's amazing.
Is anyone else gonna roll initiative?
Jungin.
No, it's
Fair.
just me and you.
Of course not. Why would we?
Fuck. It's my initiative. Where are you? There you are.
Well, I mean, I go higher than Dragoon, I guess. Oh,
Ooh.
wow,
Or
Look
in
we're
at this.
Are we meant to see his name?
It doesn't matter.
You never told us his name. I'm so upset about it.
Balgaro. He sounds Spanish. I'm gonna
Balgaro.
forget if you give him what accent's he got?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't roll all of
Wolven
those.
rose for initiative 18, 2, 7, 6, 14.
Whatever. So, is that everyone? Yeah, it's everyone. Cool beans.
I should be higher than Balcaro. I think. If his initiative is 12. I don't know if he's got any pluses. But
Oh, you're
my
right. It
deck
didn't add their
should be higher.
modifiers because I don't have their stat blocks in Foundry.
I'll be right back, but I'm still listening.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away for just a second and then back for my turn.
You're first.
Which dog is this? Oh, that's ironic. What are their dexes?
-1, right?
Yeah, the wolf's dex is -1.
Slow and slow.
Sorry, that screwed me up for a second.
All right, I'm stepping away. What is this? What is this song? I need to relabel every song I have in here. I don't know. No, that's fucking. That's Berserk.
Sounds like you want me to do this. Second.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom since we're all right stepping away this exact moment. Fuck it.
I'm not stepping away. I'm still here. I'm still here.
No, Joe, you stepped away. So did you, Ethan. You're leaving, actually.
I needed to close my roommate's door. He's also playing D&D right now.
No, that's okay. You're leaving.
I do have 12 skeletons. Oh, wow. Crazy.
You ready for the fireball?
For the skeletons?
Yeah.
Hope not.
Actually, it's worse if you think about it because skeletons are made out of bones. And what do dogs like? Bones. They're about to be chew toys. You basically gave a platter of chew toys to a bunch of dogs.
They can try.
Dog goes first.
Doggo. Do you pause the stream?
Who knows? Probably not.
Yeah, I bet I forgot. I was forgot to tell my family about this game because they always love this game.
Your family watch?
My dad and sister does.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I didn't pause
Mhm.
because I didn't feel like it. Ow, my knee. So,
This is a cool combat song.
it's actually from
I was
Ace
just
Attorney.
thinking that.
This is a trial song.
It has that contemplative, like, decisive feel to it.
Well, it certainly is a trial. But
This is a trial for us and for Kalis.
So, as you are able to take a step back, on your toes, not hard ready for whatever hostilities this creature will bear before you. You watch as taking a step back, you see its hind legs bunch up as it just pounces straight towards you. And it is going to try to now you won't believe what the name of this move is called.
Bitte.
No, impaling slam.
Oh, he's just gonna. He's
as
just
it
gonna.
charges straight at
It's
you.
a hip check.
Yeah, no, it's no, it's boom. Yeah,
Big
yeah.
wolf.
You can attempt to. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw, which you have advantage on because you're.
I have
right there.
advantage on because it's a dog and it's coming straight at me. Evasive. 12.
That's not evasive enough.
Nope.
And you watch as this wolf, the rest of you see the sort of moment of peace between Chaos and the wolf before it quickly turns to chaos as it takes a step back, charges straight at him, and the sort of, as I think you saw the image of it, this thing is like, it's like a porcupine, like a hedgehog just surrounding these needles. As you're sort of coming forward, hits you, yeah, kind of like a shoulder check, straight on. And you take I almost typed in the damage type. Only move 10 feet to you. Oh wow, that's it. So it'd be 33 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, yes. Because that's its attack for this round. Okay, to make a claw attack. As it slams itself into you, and you feel the entire front side of yourself pierce as this warmth begins to run down your side. As I think, as I describe these needles, like the hello, they're like 1.5 to 2 foot long needles that come out these things. As a handful of them pierce into you, you take the damage from that. It is going to attempt to watch as it tries to swipe its claw at you, and then that's all it has. If that hits.
Did you roll it?
It's being fucking slow. That is not correct.
I did. Yeah, 128 will hit.
I'll just.
I mean, it was a 19 to hit.
I'm rerolling because I feel bad. You know,
That's
I'll be nice.
I mean,
I'll be.
Okay, I guess that it's Babaka.
Okay.
It was so nice to this
I'll
dog.
be nice and re-roll.
I was so nice to this dog, and he's just a big dogcubine.
Dogcubine.
I will say, so as you strike into this creature, now that you have a closer look at it, as it's literally directly like on top of you, as its shoulder hits you, slamming into you, for a second you feel your skin brush upon what was whatever collar like device you saw before, and based upon like the stinging sensation as it touches across your skin, you could tell that it seems to be at least cold iron or something similar to it. that's wrapped around the necks of these creatures.
Cold iron.
It's like anti-phase stuff, like material. I think it's called cold iron, if I remember correctly. Okay, it is.
At
Had
least
to get
from
the ex-
folklore, it's cold
I
iron.
think I had to get the Fey expert in here. So yeah, 19 point damage for the critical, and that is that moves over to your turn.
Do I see any seams in the cold iron collar?
It's hard to get like a good visual of it because it's like wrapped around its neck and it's covered in like the fur that comes over the top of it. But from what you see, it seems to be like a solid band, but like along the top of it is like it's not like it doesn't look like a normal like lock, but it seems like it'd be a bulkier part of some device along like the top of where the head is, like the top of the neck.
I see. Well, I could take my turn when the game unpauses.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Shit, now I have to decide what to do. That's
Yeah.
the worst part.
Crazy how turns work like that.
Opening off a combat is a bit. Oh, how much damage did I take for that hit?
19 from the critical because I rolled
Oh,
ones on
sorry.
both die.
It said Kalis, so I was confused
Oh, I don't. Why does it keep?
because my brain is small.
Yeah, I don't know why it has your token selected still, but whatever. Wow, wait, I rolled one on both of those die. That's fucking bullshit. Actually, no, that's fair. Everything considered.
13, yeah, 14. Okay. Yep. Taking damage. Boy. Yeah, I will rage. At being porcupined thoroughly. And let's see what comes of that. Yeah. No, that's not the roll. Give me a good one. No, but not that though. Okay. It sums it. 7. So good. Difficult terrain. That's good. Cool. So the ground in 15 feet of me becomes a little bit uncomfortable to walk on. Nope, don't know how to do that. Sure. Yep, sure. So, I want to try and like it's like multiple things though. It's just a strength check, right? So it wouldn't be part of an attack. So I'm gonna try and I want to try and like reach over this thing's back where its porcupine quills are gonna be super fun,
Yeah.
and just try and like grab it behind its neck and just try and like just wrench its collar open.
Okay. So start by making me a contested strength check as you try and grapple it. So it would be
Athletics.
athletics. Yeah, you're right.
No, I have advantage.
Yes, you do because you're raging, and they're going to use acrobatics.
23.
You managed to grab onto it. Why does it? I'm not even having your token selected. What the fuck? So as you grasp onto the creature, successfully getting one arm around its like wrapping your arm like around its neck, you can feel the quills like digging into you, but it's not enough to you're in the zone right now. It's not enough to break your focus.
So you know, like when if you're like a really bad pet owner, where if you grab a thing by the collar, you can like sort of yank it
Yeah.
around. So I'm gonna do that, and Kalis is gonna do it like where you're spinning around, where you're like counterbalancing your weight with something. So he's gonna grab it and then just sort of spin it around to the south, whereas he's gonna turn his back to the adversary here. And then
like right here.
yeah, and he's gonna advance forward into that space and have the just switch places with it basically.
Okay, do you want to bring it with you? Or are you still dragging it?
Yeah, I'm grappling it.
Okay.
And as it's sort of like spun out and it's sort of like being pushed in the other way, he's gonna like jerk back on it and just try and rip the. If I can do that this turn, I'm gonna try and rip the collar apart.
It's only one attack to grapple. You can attempt to. I will say though, as you're grasping onto this, grabbing onto the collar itself, does feel like physically painful. Like it's not nothing like to stop you, but it is enough to notice you.
Let's go for it. Still.
Yeah, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, I'm so mad.
DC
24.
As you grasp your arms around it, getting both hands on the collar, you can feel the metal bending in your grasp. However, like you hear it creaking, and the sound of like whatever fasteners on this are beginning to keep a hold of it. You're not able to fully pop the collar off, just barely. You literally
Okay.
by one.
All right. Kalis is gonna shout. He's gonna shout. He's collared them with a spell. Don't let the rider get away. And that's all I can do in my turn. So I'm gonna end my turn.
Cool beans. Which dog is this? Um.
Actually, sorry. Can I like? Oop, I can't move. Could I like try and drag it with my remaining movement?
Sure. You said you have a few feet left.
Because I just want to kind of get and like pull it behind me to the space south of the rider. No, one more. Yeah. I'm gonna try and create a dog pile. Anyway, that's all. Thank you.
So, as moves over to the other woven's turn, it sort of looks back towards the dragonborn upon the horse, and he just gives off some sort of signal, which is a little distinct from the other ones you've heard so far, as it seems to just scatter into the woods. It's going to go towards the east. How much movement does it have? Yeah, it just begins running in this direction. Yeah. So Sparks, you would see this thing like beginning to move past the area. It doesn't look like it's coming towards you, but it's definitely moving past you. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. That's for that one. And so as you sort of pull yourself closer to the figure upon the horse, dragging the dog alongside you, he looks down at you, almost confused. You're not familiar with the lizard-like expressions of a dragonborn or many lizard-like people. But you can feel smug. It's not hard to tell. You've picked that up much. At least you picked that up quite often from humans.
I pick that up quite often from characters you play. Yes.
Yeah.
You have a type for villains.
Don't worry. As he just looks at you, they're not going to stop me. Please, this whole thing, take it somewhere else. And you watch as he she's the blade that he has on him, and you hear bum bum bum. I have to find it. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm being sloppy. Where
No.
is?
It's all right. We're getting back to the grips of it. Into the grips of it.
I forget how to do this every week. I've never had a grip. Where is?
Any of us though, maybe.
Fucking grab on with this shit with latex gloves covered in butter.
Okay. That's drastic.
Where's that?
Relentless rage, feral instinct.
Yeah. So on this, in like a conal area from where? Oh, I can draw cones on here. I forgot. It's centered for him. Yeah, about where there. What's the name of it? You watched as oh no, it's 30-foot cone. Wait, that is 30 feet. I'm done. I need you to
Classy.
make a Constitution save as this wave of arcane energy comes emitting from the hand that he holds out, almost like holding it like under in his grasp, blasting towards you and the wolves.
Would someone say that this is a spell?
Yes, it is a spell.
No, 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 no. Ah! Nah!
He's
Okay.
technically in range because he's in the middle of that middle of that square because he's on the horse.
I will counterspell it. Or attempt to.
What level are you casting counterspell at?
Just third.
Okay, roll me. What is it? It's a DC 14, I believe. It's the fourth level.
Is it levels?
No, it's not. He's not casting a third level. It's a third level spell, but he's upcasting it.
Well, I mean, just whatever level spell it is, let me know. Is it fourth level?
No,
Is
you
it
don't know what
equivalent?
level spell it is by looking at him cast it. That's not
Well,
how spell works.
I should be able to know that these. That's how that works.
No, I'm saying the DC is 14. That's what I said. So
Yeah.
you successfully counter the spell, and as what's it called? As you see this area of forest begin to build up and get ready to shoot out, you see this. How does Sparks' counterspell look? Because I don't remember if I've asked this before.
Have
Like-
not.
Smoke in the eyes. Ah!
Hmm.
Is it like misdirection, or is it more of like a magical, like sort of like fracking, where you're like disrupting the weave or whatever, or something else?
It's not something that originates with Sparks. I feel like it would be like the spellcaster themselves. They like begin casting, and as they're casting, the magic just starts to change color and fracture weirdly. And as they try to complete the spell, it just turns into something, like it just
Like a wave of butterflies just came out instead.
yeah, basically yeah. I am going to recharge my Tides of Chaos by doing
Okay, go for it.
34. Ooh.
34. That sounds familiar. I feel like that's one.
It's not 6 and 8 are the fires. You maximize the damage of the next spell you cast within the next minute.
Oh, that's good.
That seems good.
So your regular magic missile. So as the arcane energy is disrupted and does not flow through him, and Kalis, you watch as unaffectedly the spell that was seemingly aimed towards you and definitely all the creatures in your area. He is. You're a barbarian.
No,
You're problematic.
I've been lying to you all this time.
Gasp.
I'm actually a strength-based monk.
Strong.
I'm a strunk. Others would call me a skunk, but I'm not. I'm a
You,
strunk. I said, yep, that was a word. Can't hear
okay.
you, Atomic.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I just realized your cameras aren't up. They've been fucked up on the thing for a while.
Is it better now?
Yep,
Yeah,
we can hear
we
you.
can
Oh,
hear you.
okay. Because I had myself muted through Discord, but I also forgot that I turned the headphones off. So,
All right,
Classic.
as in,
Go on.
you could be a skunk monk, a skunk strunk.
Um.
Continue
Yeah.
thinking about it now. It's in your head. Seed.
Yeah. He'll chill for that turn. Actually, he's gonna use his bonus action to command one of the wolves. I think that's a good idea. You can use bonus to make one move or attack. I'm sorry, I'm petty. The one that was running away, you can see sparks like around like its neck because you're within like clear view as it's sort of running away from everyone else. You watch as the sort of dark metal object that's around its neck begins to sort of like glow hot and almost like it's being yanked in your direction. It's going to use movement to go up. It can only move up to you though. Can't do anything else.
That's fine.
Do I see him controlling anything on his person to do this?
The best way I can describe it is, like how Marvel movies, like Doctor Strange, like when he moves his wrist to use that magic shit, it will be like a arcane ring around it. It's kind of like that.
But it's not a physical object; it's a magical aura.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that is his turn. And it's your turn, Sparks.
Okay. Well, I was going to do something, but the wild surge has made me think other thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do a YOLO here. I'm going to do a nice YOLO. I'm going
Sparks
to
doing YOLO.
Do
That
it.
doesn't
I
sound
know
right.
it's such
YOLO.
a surprise.
YOLO,
It's-
please, YOLO.
I am going to look at. I can't move.
Is it?
Oh, there we go. I don't know. It was just weird. It was weird. So I'm going to look at this dragonborn friend, and I'm gonna point at him.
Do it.
And a
Please do it.
green energy is going
Do
to
it.
fly out of him, his finger, and he's going to use heightened spell to give him disadvantage on the saving throw. Go on, reflect it back at me. Kill me.
You thought I was gonna reflect it back at you? What a silly premise. What an absolutely goofy thing to say. I don't even know why you suggest that.
Oh my god, this is gonna the damage on this.
Hey. So let me just check something. How does this work?
Dexterity saving throw. If you're asking about mine.
Oh no, I'm not asking about yours. I'm asking because I'm gonna be like a hated DM in like 35 seconds. I just have to read this correctly.
Set your timers. It's 9:25 p.m. right now.
I will see. You can tell he is casting a spell in reaction, however, it is not one you have seen before.
I'm going to counterspell it.
At what level?
7th.
Whoa.
That was the correct answer. However, as you're looking at his form sparks, you can definitely tell. At least Kailash, you've been while he is this heavily armored figure, he does not seem to fill his armor out very well. It's definitely more showy than anything else. And he doesn't have another 7th level spell slot to do this with, but he can attempt a counterspell spell. Because otherwise, this is very bad.
What are you talking about? It's fine.
For who?
Everyone involved.
What is this counterspell use their is it just their
It's DC
ability
10 plus
checks.
the level spell, so it's
spell casting modifier, that one. Okay. That's why I had to check.
I think
Yeah,
just counter spell. You know, and then we can all read together.
okay.
We're learning together, guys.
So your counterspell is ineffective, but the disintegrate still is going through. And while that's happening, Junga, you making me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Hey, rude. You know it, right?
Yeah, no, it's super fucking rude.
10 plus the spells.
You're 60 feet, right? 50, even better.
Just me or all my skeletons just do it
No,
too.
just you.
I don't like that. I dislike. No.
All right,
I
you can
say
roll that.
no.
Oh no, he has to make a save still. Jung-un, you feel yourself being like pulled, almost as if like you're shrinking, and for a second you see a flash of like you, like the space between you two, like between you and the Dragonborn rip. But you manage to maintain like your spot in place as you two do not switch positions. And the save's a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was worried that he was gonna like shift the spell onto Juggun entirely.
No, he was gonna swap places with Jung-un and make her get hit.
Oh, those are good rolls. Those are good rolls for him.
So it
I like
fails.
those rolls for him. How much damage is that, Sparks?
It's max damage.
It's a number.
How much is maximum for this spell?
It was a waste of a 7th level spell slot, was that?
10, 20, perhaps?
It should be 100 damage, right?
No, it's yes, you're right. My apologies. 10d6 plus 40, so it's 100 points of damage.
I feel like everyone in this party should shake hands right now.
So, as this dart of green energy goes flying out, weaving in between, not even, I wouldn't say weaving, it sort of hits the trees, and you watch as there's just like this almost like hole where it had touched as it arcs straight towards him. And as you see his spell fail, you see a look of stoicism leave his face. As he is covered in this green energy, and you watch as it begins to sort of melt away at like most of the armor that was covering around him, this black like plate mailed armor, and leaves most of like his upper body exposed. And you can see parts like where his skin is like turned into like this almost like black, like necrotic, like the best way I could describe it is like Voldemort's hands, or Dumbledore's hand when he gets the fucking
the ring.
Yeah, kind of like that, as that like covers like parts of his torso, like especially where his chest is, like in this area right here. The black scale sort of wilts away, and you can see like this sort of fleshy part underneath it. But even then, as the armor sort of comes off of him, you notice that this body is already covered in what seems to be like terrible scars. All about beneath the armor. And there is, you know what? Just for realism's sake, I'm just gonna make a fall off the horse check.
Oh my god.
I think that would be a dexterity.
What did he
What's up?
roll? A 1
One
and a
of those
14.
was a 1.
You want me to send you the link so you can watch it and hear everyone, not just hear me?
Yeah.
So you want to just hear me?
Yeah, I think it's
No.
really funny.
You irritate me. Whatever.
Yeah, cool.
Just hear you irritate me. Yeah.
So
Don't be let's not be conceited. He just wants to hear half of the conversation only.
1/5
He
of the
just wants to
conversation.
be friends.
So barely managing to stay on top of his horse as you see him reeling back and forth for a second. That is all he can really do in response.
I'm not done yet.
You should do something good.
I'm a bonus action, spend 2 sorcery points, and cast Chill Touch at him as well, just to.
Good old.
Fuck him.
So
it was,
poke him.
it was
Just poke him.
frostbite. Good old frostbite. Chill touch is good too.
And I'm going to use the Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage to hit, because I just want to work out what his AC is.
I mean, he can't be that high if he's not strong, right? Because he's a spellcaster in a suit of armor.
Ugh, it's not good.
I'm sorry, 16 doesn't hit. Step your game up.
I mean, I took his armor away though.
I'm aware.
Sludge. More.
Wow, that's a 4. That is really a 4 right there.
Yeah. Well, it misses. Well, I tried to do more, but that's it. Really,
I
I,
mean,
should have
a
shot
pretty
and
good
grasped
turn.
the
Pretty
Quill
good
Wolf
turn.
and run away, but
I don't think you should be picky. Take what you got.
I mean, I lost a 7th. Realistically speaking, I should have 7th level cast Disintegrate and then 6th level Counterspell, but
Either way, it worked out for you.
Yes.
Now watch me get torn apart by dogs.
Right, now I accept my death.
Oh no, these dogs are my friends. Give me a big hug.
Let's see. As he is sort of reeling upon the horse, you watch as at least the dog that you're holding on to and the one next to you, they seem to almost become slightly more passive as they've not given a direct target to initialize. They're not being ordered. But in where is where's the initiative tracker? Oh, it's the button right there.
A button.
Common, Sylvan, and
Elvish.
Okay. Okay. So you would not recognize this language. But you hear him under his breath, in this seething rage, give out a command. And in your hands, you can feel you can see the color go from the black to a white hot that sort of burns, that you can feel like it's almost burning as you touch it.
I keep holding on.
Yeah, you're not actually taking damage from it, because you're not a purely fake creature, but it's enough to be unpleasant. And let's see, this wolf right here is going to make how much movement does it have?
Kill the cat.
No. Yeah, because you don't fucking speak. You don't speak Undercommon, do you?
Me? No.
No. It's Kalis, because Kalis can hear. Kalis is the one that can hear him right there. One of the wolves is actually going to run right past you if you like to do anything, as it heads down towards Jung-Un.
I'm good.
Yeah. It's 50 feet. You watch as barreling right over. This one seemingly, its sights focused on you. It is also going to try and do the same slam attack as you saw it do to Kalis, or the other one you saw the other one do to Kalis before.
Oh no.
So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. And it moved 40 feet, so it gets okay.
Rolled a 14.
14 is a failure. So eight. Let me check something.
Yarsh.
No.
Arg.
Yeah. Okay. So because it got a running start, it's gonna move 40 feet, so it gets. It is 35 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
As you feel the spikes almost go straight into your armor, like it's they're like it's butter. Piercing straight through, you feel like your right side, you're almost like stuck to it for a second, as you have to push yourself loose, to get the spines off of you. Oh, I miscount. Whatever. I already did it. That is that, and it's going to make one claw attack. That's its turn. That should not hit you because your AC is 20, right? Or 22?
22.
All right. So as the armor itself is, you sort of pull yourself back off this creature, you feel like the force of it slam against your shield, but you're able to fend off the blow and not take any significant damage outside of being a little rattled. Which Doge turn is it? This dog is gonna come in like towards right here, almost like interposing itself, like between you and the rider. And you'll get out later. And it is going to attempt to make a bite attack towards you, actually. And it has pack tactics, so it's at advantage.
Brady.
So is that over 20 with the modifier?
Yeah.
Yep. So it hits.
And you need to make me a strength saving throw.
Rely on hearing or smell?
Yeah, that means they have better senses because they're animals. Well, you have advantage.
Thanks.
Wait, no. Yeah, you have advantage because you're raging. Yeah, so
I'm
you pass
strong.
it.
How much
No
damage?
problem. It is 88.
That all happened on my end.
So that's piercing. So it should be 11, and it's 2 acid damage. As you watch as it sort of gets a hold on you, clamps down your arm as it attempts to shake you loose. Not really your arm, because sort of grabs around it, but sort of like on like where your thighs, your lower bodies. It's attempting to like yank you off of the other wolf, dragging you down to the ground. But sort of feet dug into the dirt, you're able to stay in the ground and not have to worry about anything on that end. And then it's gonna make
Not just yet.
reroll your rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use unstable reaction, unstable backlash, and want to take that hit. Actually, does not consume the resource, but let's see which one I get. No fucking way. It's the same one.
That's actually okay. That's weird.
Never mind. I guess fine. Whatever.
So, all
The
right.
ground's really difficult terrain right now.
Blah, words. As the ground becomes even harder to walk through, it's going to make its claw attacks, and that's it for its turn. So it's the first one. Holy shit. That's a natural 20 to 17. And I'll just roll the second one now. That is a 21 on the second attack. No, that's a 20 flat. I'm sorry.
A 20 will just hit my AC.
Okay. And this is all slashing damage, by the way. So 37 halved.
Right. Well, they finally got me under 100 HP. Okay, so that's 18 damage.
Alright. So with that, we move over to Terrence. Your turn.
Oh boy.
As you see, Sparks is currently being engaged by one wolf, which you can barely see over the ridge. Jungin is with one, and there's three around Kalis, as well as the rider.
All right. Well, options. Oh, good. That's perfect. I'm gonna use my cape of the mountebank, and can you?
Can you move yourself?
How do
Does it
I
work?
move myself?
Click and drag. Hold yourself.
No.
Where are you
Select
trying to move?
token. I want to move right here. This. Why can't I move myself? That's weird.
Make sure you have ownership of your token. You should. You have ownership of your character sheet.
Yeah. Is it one of these things over here that I have to have selected?
You have the top left. It has to be the one with the box. The one with the
Yeah.
top options. Select token and the token controls.
Yeah, I have
Might
them
just be
both
weird.
selected. That is weird. Anyway, that's where I want to be. Anyway. Because I'm within 30 feet of both of them, I believe. 30. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So. That is an action. So.
Where were you before you teleported?
I was down here. I was like, yeah, I was right
I
here.
see.
But it's 500 feet, so it's well within range. Guess I can really only do a bonus action, right?
So, I mean, I don't want to like step on your toes, but you could potentially just use your cunning action to dash to get there, and then still have an action to like attack or whatever you want to do.
Yep. Just seems like a waste of a teleport to go.
Oh. Is that within range for the?
Whatever player or character how she wants to play it.
Of course.
Well, I don't ever use the cape anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, there's going to be a 400 gap next to counter. 400-foot gap exactly, so make sure you use it now.
What do you mean 400-foot gap?
There's going to be a 400-foot gap exactly in the next encounter.
It's a
Give me a
joke.
really long
Yeah.
roper.
Tie yourselves together. Come down across the bridge. God, I'm never. I fucking PTSD from that encounter.
Can I still throw a dagger as a bonus action, or is that not a thing? No.
No, you need to throw it as an
Yeah.
action first of all, and then as a bonus action after
Right,
you
so
use the attack action. So
I kind of fucked myself using that cape, huh?
Yeah, if you
Yep.
want to, you could say you walk that. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played a rogue. let's. I'll dash, I guess, or right?
Yeah, bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash, and then I will actually I would have gotten my crossbow out because I was thinking of this anyways.
Yeah.
To shoot the Dudo on the horse.
You can go ahead and give me an attack roll. And you were hidden from him. He did not spot you, only Sparks. So you have advantage.
Cool. Oh, attack with advantage.
That's not a crit, but it'll hit. Okay.
almost. So damage, normal, and then so
Okay, 126 so
30
far.
Wait,
Because you did 26 damage. 8 plus 18.
right. I can't math, yes.
Okay.
I believe that is all that I can do.
As you do so, rushing away up towards the forest, using the shadows of the trees as a sort of moving cover, and going mostly unnoticed by the others, sort of in the midst of combat. Striking a position by the tree up over on the ridge, you watch as, at this point, the riders begin to refocus themselves. Um, and just as like you see him like sort of about to engage once more, you strike, hitting him right towards like that like right shoulder area, opposite side of the heart, where you see the scales from disintegrate have almost like withered away from the just sheer amount of damage. Um, and he seems heavily injured, as I can tell. Once now that you have a better look at him, he does not seem to be the hardiest of people. Um, in fact, he looks very unhardy right now. But he is still conscious. That's all for your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Juggin, it is your turn.
Okay. Sweet. For my turn, I would like to cast Whole Person on the Dragonborn.
Uh,
Is he in range? Just making sure.
he is in
60
range.
feet.
60 feet. Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
range. Because you were in range.
Yeah.
Um, what is that? Wisdom save? I forgot.
But yes, it is. My DC is 18.
Give advantage in this. Oh. He is successfully held.
Okay. Thank you. For my bonus action, I would like my skeletons to shoot arrows at him. What is this? Or I guess, how many hit?
As I Google mob rules again.
Uh,
I have it. It's right here.
Okay.
How many do you have?
I have 12.
12.
The AC, or their to hit is +5.
Plus 5.
Yeah.
So 4 would hit.
Okay. Thank you. So, sorry, I need to look at it. It is bow and arrow, so it is 3d8 plus 12. Oh, yeah. 21 points of damage? Wait, yeah, 21 points of damage.
Wait. Or I never pencil when I fucking need one.
You want to borrow mine?
Yeah, hand it to me real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Do you still need a pencil?
I'm good. I have a calculator on my phone. Thank you. Plus 21. So, as this volley of arrows goes flying into the rider, you watch as, unable to do anything to resist it, really. Um, he finds himself sort of pincushioned by the few arrows that do manage to get through the foliage and cover that is in the area. That's your action bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as Kalis, of course, you have the best view of this, because you're sort of in the most like direct vicinity of him. But as you're standing there, and as these arrows have found their way into this, and you can hear a sort of ragged breath, leaving like his lips. You hear Chaos what sounds almost like he's pleading. However, it doesn't seem to be like speaking towards any of you. As you just hear this, please, no, I just one more chance, and you watch as his upper body like is almost beginning to turn, but you can see from Jung, at least he should not be able to move. But it's almost as if something is beginning to like almost like twist and move as he is almost like being like almost like wrung out on top of the horse, as his body's being like forcibly moved. That's the best way I can describe it.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead at the moment. Like
Okay.
it seems like something is actively working against him that you can hear, Kalis, and you can't tell if it's Jungen or not, or if there's some other source. With that, we go to Last Wolf.
No, hold up. Do my golem not get a turn?
Oh yeah, your golem goes to the end of your turn. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't go over allied units, right? I have to go around.
You cannot end your turn in their space.
Okay, so he can just go like here-ish, right?
Yeah.
Or more
It's
like
difficult
that.
terrain on the leading edge, every allied token space you move into.
So he can't. Well, he can move if I use his action too. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, he's like 20 feet of movement, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, so to go
he'll
through two layers of them, it'd be 10 feet, and then you have to move out of them before the end of your turn.
I can't move him.
Let me try.
He also doesn't have a
Can you
turn.
move that one?
It's not his turn.
Oh my fucking god. Initiative value. Just put it as 8, sure. Can you move now?
There we go. And that's his movement and action. So the fact that it's difficult terrain to cross over those allies.
Alright. Moves over to the Wolven's turn. Which wolf is this? Did the wolf next to Sparks never go? Oh no, it
Yeah,
went
he
way
did.
earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is just going to also attempt to make attacks at you, Chaos, since they already surrounded. And that was our last order. So this first one is the bite. That's another natural 20. Natural 20 and a natural
All
1.
right, this is some loaded dice right now.
I'll
What?
admit, it's kind of bullshit.
Three in a row.
I'll
Fine,
admit.
fine. Take my hit points.
I'll
Take them.
admit, it's kind of
Take 'em.
bullshit. But you always say about how you never take damage.
Yeah. I guess spiky dogs was it. That was the trick.
+5.
We just had to wait for the solstice.
Some Mario ass enemy. You can't jump on them; they're too spiky.
So this is for the bite. That's 35 normal damage and 7 acid damage. Or piercing, not normal damage.
So 17 damage, and then plus 24. 24 damage.
Alrighty. And you need to make a strength save in order to avoid being knocked prone by the bite. As it once again, they're essentially attempting to rip you off the other wolf and slam you to the ground. But you damn near save against this by default. So, as I said, jinxing it.
Especially when I'm raging.
Yeah, no. With no difficulty, you're able to keep these creatures at bay. It's gonna make claw attacks, and that's what it has. The first one. Wow.
No.
What the fuck?
If this is a natural 20, then I'm just gonna stop rolling dice for the night. I'm just rolling actual dice. 18.
Close. I got it close.
That is actually fucking insane. You have been crit 5 times tonight.
I haven't missed once.
How are you doing?
All right. Worse than when I started this fight. We'll see. I'll tell you after this damage comes in.
He's just like, how are you doing?
Like,
It should
if
be...
I were looking at you, are you like bloodied?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, I've got a bunch of quills stuck into me.
It low rolled. You're going to take,
Like
you're
a
going to
lot.
take 11. It rolled a 1, a 1, a 1, to 2 on damage.
What about the other hit?
That I put
And the
both in
acid
1.
damage.
No, this is for
Okay.
claw attacks.
All right. I'm at a third of my hit points. That's what several crits in a row does, apparently.
That's
What
its
a
turn.
tank, though.
I just wanted to make friends with the dogs.
You're doing a good job. The dogs, it wanted to. You're currently, this is the dog you have grappled, I believe. Yeah. It is going to attempt to break free. So it's going to roll an athletic check against your strength check or acrobatics.
I'm getting a little bit testy.
Don't make the deer man angry.
Wow.
Oh, fuck you. All right. No, fuck this. I'm gonna win. Fuck this forever. Oh my god. A 9, really? All right.
This is crazy.
Yeah. He does his
Okay.
dog stuff. Fine.
Yeah, the dog is able to wrench itself free from your grasps.
Fine. I don't even want the dog. It's you take it.
It's this action to break free. Yeah, no, this is action to get loose. Is it gonna move away? I'd say after it's probably gonna just take a step back. It's technically still within the range, but it's there.
Cool. Good works for me.
And it is your turn. And as you watch, as this figure's bodies continue to be almost twisted and contorted, almost as if the horse itself is starting to, at this point, the best way I can say is it looks like something is almost trying to squeeze him, wring him out like a washcloth. He does not seem to have the capability to fight back.
And he's paralyzed.
Yeah. He's not doing it. Doesn't seem to be of his choice or of his volition.
And he can't speak.
Nothing intelligible.
So when he's pleading, he's just sort of or something.
Yeah, you can't really understand what he's saying. The pleading was more before we started getting twisted.
Okay. Well, I don't really have any qualms with this, so yeah, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack from that wolf, God willing.
Sure. It will take it.
Don't roll a 20.
Why do you even say that? Why do you manifest that?
Why do you think I'm saying don't roll a 20?
For those who can't see what he's saying, he rolled another 20.
What the fuck?
Our DM is rolling very hot tonight.
What,
On
6,
Kalis.
7?
Have I ever rolled this hot ever?
Yes.
Yeah, you killed Sparks that one time.
Hey, you know, it happens.
All right.
You need to make me a strength save as well.
No,
Okay, you
no,
got it.
I'm fine. Fuck
got it.
you. God damn it. How much damage?
I'm working on it. I'm sorry.
I've never felt so attacked. Literally.
Half of that.
All right. Okay. So that's 24, 22.
And
Yeah.
this is the acid. This is the acid damage. 9 acid.
Ow. All right. This is uncharted territory for me. Turns out you don't have many hit points if all of the hits are crits. Yeah, well, whatever. It's worth it. I'm circling around, and I'm gonna come upon this guy, and he's paralyzed, and I swear to God, I'm gonna hit the fuck out of him so much. I better not roll any ones. Oh my God.
That's pretty much the. Well, no, it's not the only one you miss. But go ahead.
These
with the
are
advantage, of
these are
course.
great webmaster attacks.
22 will hit, and it's not a crit.
Are you kidding me? It's not a crit?
No, it's an auto crit. Is what I was saying.
Oh, it's an auto crit. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
misheard
because he's
you.
held. So
Yeah, that's why I moved around to 5 feet.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he's actually in the middle of that horse, by the way. So I'm assuming you would have been 5 feet.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm just going by his token. So yeah,
Roll damage.
damage. Critical damage. That's a lot.
So, as you do so, you see this sort of helpless figure upon the horse, and you thoroughly bloodied at this point. Come around the other side, and with this ferocious rage, you swing at him, and as you hit him on this, oh, good.
Is this gonna reduce him to 0 hit points?
You know what, Kalis? I would say you get a very strong feeling that it will.
Okay.
It's he had 3.
So I come up on this guy. I'm just gonna sort of like just grab him, just rip him off of the horse, and throw him down on the ground. And like before he has a chance to react, I'm just gonna like hoist Okonoth over my head, and I just want to just like crush his skull.
Fucking full Gallagher.
I just like there's no restraint left in Kalis at this point. He's doesn't.
Worst.
Hmm.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I didn't hit the horse.
You know, maybe I'm like a backswing a little bit, like tickle him a little bit. Then when you're coming back,
it's like mechanical. I just put him on the ground and I just hit him really hard, like I was mining or something.
Yeah,
and it's like awful looking. It's
Mining
like
for that pink gold.
It's like stepping on a lizard and just crushing it. It's not good. It's uncomfortable to watch.
And as there is effectively this sort of red mess littering the ground, from like the sort of caved in portion of like where like his head is, the jaw sort of kind of like split as it comes down, because you know they don't have like normally have like a little bit. And as that sort of like pushed in, indented into like where his chest is, as the head is down, and this whole part of like the top of his skull is like just crushed open. You watch as while you see no life in the body, there is still this movement. And now with nothing left to resist it, you watch as from head to tail, he just begins to shrink. As all of his mass is just sort of twisted like into like one like long braid. And there is just this sort of spray of blood and viscera in the area. And it seems that while he was already dead, whatever was already working on it just got to do the rest for free.
Wait, what?
As
Braid?
Junji Ito shit. Jesus Christ.
Very Junji Ito-esque.
Like he turned into a thread of hair and then disappeared,
Not
or
like
is there
literally
still
as in-
something
I mean,
left?
I just meant like as in like he was like twisted. There's still
Like, you
something there, but it's like
turn into a
Oh,
yarn.
oh, he wrung him out like a towel,
yes, that's what was happening to him on the horse.
and he's just a towel boy now.
Essentially, he's maybe like the thickness of like oak and oath at its widest point.
All right, I feel a little bit better about this fight now. And Kalis, like, as like he's like full unhinged. Like he's got porcupine quills all the fuck over. And is just covered in blood. And it like when he kills this man, he is just roars and he's like really savagely. And then he's sort of a little bit manic, and he just sort of like looks over, just sort of like puncture wound, blood dripping down his face. Looks back at the wolves, and he says, "Do you want to be friends now?"
And you watch actually as the life begins to leave him. There is like this sort of like crunching sound outside of the normal bones, but almost like the metallic creaking sound. And there is this sort of glowing light that comes from like where like the top like the collars of these creatures are. As with him dead, the magic holding them in place is not there. As the actual collars on it came unlatched, which is perfect timing because Sparks, you realize that that wolf was about to turn you into dinner. Almost like in perfect timing as Caleb smashes down that head, that thing is about to pounce on you and it stops. As all the animals are just in the area, just very confused as the wolves are looking about. And yeah, that pulls you guys out of combat.
Is 5 wolves the total that we started this encounter with?
Yes, none of
Yes.
us have killed any. That is the exact amount.
Well, I was more wondering if one had made it out of the encounter to chase after the
No,
people.
it started running and then it was going to go and kill me, and then
Yeah,
you killed.
just double checking.
Hey, Liz, why did you just smash his skull? I was going to use that.
I'll find you a new skull. I'm sure. Not the dogs. Just, I'm sure they're very nice, spiky dogs underneath all the spikes.
Yeah, and the animals at this point, they just look more confused than anything else.
All right. You know, okay. I want to go back to the one I was like sort of like grabbing by the nape of the neck.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try animal friendship again and see if it finds any purchase now without the collars.
You'd be able to tell, at least from interaction, that these are not beasts.
Okay, so it won't have any effect.
Can I collect the colors?
Yeah, you could collect there's one at your feet that you could grab. And it doesn't have like any, it just seems to be, it's metal and cold. Like literally cold.
To climb down from this tree and the ridge up there and come down and look at this dragonborn rope.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
It is just like a mess of red, like sprayed in the area, and it's just along the ground.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck was he?
What the fuck did this?
He came out of nowhere. I've never seen anything like this in the wilds.
I've never seen anything like this outside of the wilds.
Well, I mean, the worm cult wasn't too dissimilar. By the way, Kalis is just gonna just very gingerly sit down on the side of his rear where there's no spiny protrusions that he's gonna sit on, and he's just gonna start so he's gonna be doing that for a minute. I think.
Unless anyone's reining him at this point, the animals are almost like just
I would
break
like
off.
to help Kalis do that.
Wait, what are you doing? Say it again, just one more time.
Pulling spikes out of his
removing
ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like in Shrek, like the arrow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dragon.
After that, we'll examine the body and then bury it if possible. If no one stops me, of course.
No, we're not burying this thing yet. No, like I
Well,
want
I'm
to.
still pulling poundings out of this guy.
Yeah, like I just want to like crouch
Alright,
down and like look at this
Yeah, there's an order of operations to
Mess.
this.
and just like I want to investigate it, but I don't even know what I would be looking for at all. I just want to just like look at it and try and wrap my head around what the fuck happened.
I'm sorry, excuse me for a moment.
You're not excused. I'm sorry. Fired. Dock is pay. No vacation time.
Get paid here.
You don't? I mean, whoops.
Oh, you think Elijah gets paid?
I get wait, there's money? I'll get strange for change. You just gotta let me know where to be. That's what D&D is for. I think. I've read it on Reddit. So yeah. Did you guys have yeah, you can just take a second to absorb everything.
I'm assuming I take a short rest here, by the way.
Yeah, you can yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, necessarily
Actually,
need
no,
to
no,
do
it's
it?
not. But this time it's chill.
Can I find anything out by looking at this? The
You can-
remains?
You
Just
can make me an
closely.
investigation check and attempt to if you like.
I don't even know. I'm just like
I would want to investigate how badly damaged this skull is.
His skull?
it's pretty
It's
fucking
caved the fuck in.
damaged.
That
Like the
part's
first top part
caved
is
in?
broken. Yes,
Did you
like
still have the jaw?
no, the jaw is like fucking twisted because it got slammed into his chest and like
Yeah,
fucking
it's like wow.
yes,
Can I try to fix
this
it?
part. Well, no, yeah. I mean, so here's the thing: you gotta understand also. There's not it like the skull,
Yeah.
like the bones, like the skull is technically kind of still intact, but like
He's
it's
an
fucked.
object, right? He's now an object.
Yeah,
I
Can
can
I
maybe
mend his skull?
Can I
can maybe
animate him?
fix you some teeth.
No,
I
I just want to speak with the dead. God.
I don't
I don't think his jaw is intact enough to
uh-uh.
physically do that.
That's why I asked, can I mend his skull?
Looking at the what's left of this creature,
23.
like I was gonna ask if like is there any arcane residue that I could deduce?
you can make me an Arcana check. Actually, doing so. As Taryn is investing the body, you're trying to identify what the magical whataboutness is going on here. So, Taryn, as you're examining this, little out of your depth.
Yeah. Not surprised.
Not the. She got 23. I mean, you don't need. Oh, you're using luck. Oh,
Nope.
that's awkward. Yeah, so you're a little out of your depth as to what is going on with this thing. But while most of like the clothing, everything about it was kind of compact into like this neat file. The one thing that would be remaining is what seems to be sort of stuck along like maybe like 2/3 of the way down. As there seems to be a ring that's still intact. And it doesn't seem to be have necessarily like any arcane value or anything like that you can explicitly tell. But there is a symbolage on the ring that you feel free to make me an Arcana check if you'd like.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm not sorry. I don't know why I said fucking Arcana check. I meant religion. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that was way off.
Religion. It would be the same. It's the same bonus.
Oh,
Plus 2.
okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, let me
they're both just base plus intelligence.
Oh, that's sick as fuck. Where's it at? Nope. Sorry, my fucking thing is taking forever to load. What the fuck? Hello? Computer, your dog shit? Ass, garbage?
Oh, hope you mean your computer like that. It has feelings.
Okay.
This ain't Alexa.
What do you mean
Alexis
about that?
actually does not have feelings.
I bet it doesn't because I'm a misogynist and I don't like cold, clinical British AI voices that are feminine.
You don't use the male Alexa?
So you got a 13. I'm fucking tripping over nothing. So
Yeah, I didn't get much.
as you're I don't know, for some reason I thought it was an 18. I was like, all right. But no, I can't read because
Nope.
I'm illiterate. Even though numbers aren't words. You're not able to. It doesn't seem familiar. I'll see that the symbol. Whatever it does.
May I
is-
assist with the I mean, if it's just like recognizing a symbol, could I like
I
give it a
see-
poke?
Sure.
Sorry.
Religion.
Could I give Terran advantage or
Sure.
should I make it myself?
Pick your poison.
I'll give you the thing if I get the choice because you're good at that.
Oh, not religion. I just rolled again. It's better. Okay. Okay. That's almost an 18. You were just a little, precognizant. Almost.
I will say, you're not able to figure it exactly. It does seem to be. It seems to be the symbol of a draconic deity. Actually, no, 17. I'll fuck you too. It seems to be the assemblage. You recognize the sort of split heads and like the multicolored like inlay of it. That would be of Tiamat.
Hey, what?
The ring on it, the ring that was remaining had the assemblage of Tiamat on him.
What is What is that?
It looks like
You know she's an
A-
evil dragon god. That's the bare minimum. You know, whatever
a
else is on you.
ring of Tiamat.
What's a Tiamat?
Oh, why is the Dragon Queen coming here with her creepy Whisper Man or Husk Shrivel Man?
I don't know. Do you think she's the reason why he's like this?
I mean, it's all we've got to go off of.
But why? Why destroy an agent of your own if they're doing work for you?
I mean, he was pretty much dead. Could be some necromantic thing or something.
I don't really see the use of this unless she wants to like climb a very short way.
Suck his juice.
I feel like there's easier ways to do that than to turn him into a rope.
You know those fruit those wine skins for children with the straws in them? Sort of like one of those fruit juice skins that's just sort of kind of crushed him like that.
don't know. It seemed to be happening before he died, though. I was looking from my vantage point up a little bit higher, and it seemed like it was starting to happen while he was still on the horse.
Of those things, okay. You never answered my question. Can I mend his skull?
All right.
It'll take
Oh.
you quite a while. I'll say that. It won't just
Cast
be
and
one
mend?
cast of mending. Yes, because you're gonna have to be collecting shards of his skull and fixing his fucking broken up, shattered jaw.
Yeah, yeah, I
this
did
I
do
mean, he
that.
had 3 HP. Kalis did 66 damage directly onto his head. This is me being generous.
He got Gallaghered and then he got shrank.
God.
Like most of his bones
I
in his
just want
body
to
are
cast full on
currently shed.
resurrection on him. Damn. I'm not doing that. It's like a joke.
Just do like a divination spell on the ring or something like that.
I did not prepare that spell.
I know, I mean, just like we can forensic magic it, you know?
I was hoping
Cool
just to
boy.
speak with the dead. That's why I was slightly upset that someone caved in their fucking skull.
I mean, it was valid. I don't blame him. He got crit like 7 times. Here, if
Yeah, he did not have
And in
the.
character, Jenna was like, if you want to know more information about things, we don't destroy their heads. Right, Kalis?
He needed to be killed.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, sir, but
Sir.
okay, Kalis.
here,
Want some hot tea?
Um,
Hot tea.
I need to tend to this mess. The body. Do I? Oh, how would I do this? Is anyone proficient with alchemy's tool? Those like, yeah, alchemist tools or anything? Anything in terms of reagents?
sparks?
Poisons.
I don't even remember.
Yeah. Taryn, can I borrow you? I'm concerned that there's something wrong with him, or
Yeah,
some
there's
sort of poisoning or magical corruption. Can we?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. What was that, Elijah?
No, I forgot that Sparks made an Arcana check asking about this, and I didn't. I rolled over that because I got distracted.
Oh yeah, you guys want to do that now?
Oh wait, you got a 9, right?
Well, no, this is a 15.
You got a 15. You could tell that at least when it came to the type of magic, it was arcane in nature, but that's all you could really define. What didn't seem to be natural or didn't seem to be anything divine.
there was magic here.
Yeah.
I mean,
look, magic.
You're looking for something vague. I gave you a vague answer.
So yeah, I wanted Taryn and I to search for traces of things that aren't natural flesh and bone, and blood, and like anything, like any smells that are like not as they should be. Anything that smells like a part or like a magical reagent
Okay.
or any liquids that are not the right color that they should be for a corpse.
Are you proficient in alchemy tools, Taryn?
Poisoners.
Okay.
I'm like I don't have like the words to do this in the setting, but essentially I'm looking for like toxins, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
There's toxins in fantasy medieval times.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just like he doesn't have the words for it. Like it's the difference between like rot, which is fine, and then like when we went up to the frosted edge, there was like the ground was goop.
Corrupted.
And if there's goop, Kalis wants to burn it and get rid of the corpse.
Okay. I would say make me like you'd be like a medicine check. That'd probably be the best way to. For
I
either
will
one of you is feeling.
assist you.
Thank
I
you.
will assist Kalis because I have a +0 in that.
Can I cast guidance?
Yes, you can.
You're privately rolling dice.
Oh my
Kalis.
god,
Do
I
you not
am.
want
I
us
can see the
to
totem.
see?
No, I didn't have any particular feelings about whether you saw that or not. It was a 16, and then I roll the guidance, so it's a 19.
19. So, as you're taking the time to examine what you can of the remains, at this point, most of the fluids have kind of been mixed up quite a bit. So, it takes some time to distinguish anything of relevance that isn't, isn't what you would expect from everything being sort of mushed together. You wouldn't find necessarily anything resembling like in internal yeah, it's hard even with a 19. It's very hard to glean a whole lot of information. um you could tell that there were parts of him, like, because at this point you're pretty much, this is like a dissection if you're gonna find anything meaningful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Can we unroll him, or is he like held?
It's like unrolling isn't doing too much because it's
Okay.
like it's not great
Okay.
no matter how you
Okay.
spin it. I'm sorry.
We're gonna dissect him like we're in Tenet.
Yeah, he's a fucking rug.
Oh Lord.
You are able to find out that, like, let's say, like, the most like relevant or like impactful information is that as you're examining these parts of his insides, what little you do know of, I'll say this is probably well, what little you do know of Dragonborn anatomy, which is relatively little, you're more familiar with more humanoid type stuff. Some of these things don't seem to belong here, as if, like, even outside of where they were sort of mashed to, whether it's uh organs that seem out of place or some that would like one thing you would notice that he doesn't have any way in his body that would produce breath, which would be common with Dragonborn.
The fuck?
Like the inside, like his internal anatomy seems to be just wrong.
This man had extreme crushed lung.
It's not even like it was just like it's not even like it looks like something was taken out or missing. It's like it was never there.
What's the difference for that?
So now I have to figure out the internal anatomy of Dragonborn. So basically, like, I imagine like it's simple, like they have like a, not necessarily like a breath sac, but like a part of their body that would like naturally, like, not naturally, but like magical naturally, like produce like their element based on like their scales or like whatever they are, and then they'd be able to eject through that. He doesn't have any place in his body where he'd be able to produce the poison that would be like part of a Dragonborn's breath. Because normally for him, because he's black, it'd be poison, or no, acid. I'm sorry, not poison. Like if it was a dragon, it'd be like
Well, that's easy to tell
acid.
because there's no like acid sizzling away on the corpse. Then
Yeah, but like
there's
even
no
like
there's no
there's
acid
nothing there. No.
that was left over or stored up in his
Like there's
throat.
no space for it at all.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wicca weird.
What is it?
It's like he was.
That might help, but it's not a Dragonborn.
Excuse me.
The link I posted.
What?
The link I posted, it might help, but it's not a Dragonborn.
Oh! I thought you were saying that you didn't think he was a dragonborn. I was like, that's an interesting theory.
I apologize.
It's still an interesting theory. Like,
I think he's definitely Dragonborn. He's definitely serving Tiamat. If I
do
could,
only dragonborn serve Tiamat?
no. I don't know who Tiamat is, but depending, you're telling me it's the Queen of Dragons. He's a Dragonborn.
Jungen, it'd be pretty plausible if you know who Tiamat is. She's like the one of the most famous evil goddesses.
Is she far?
Fucking zealots. But yeah, that's
Who
about
are
you
you
when you
talking
biblically.
as?
That's me talking to you as a
Oh.
person, a human being,
Yeah.
brother. Just looking
Well,
for
I
some
know who
connection.
Tiamat is, but I don't think Jungum would. I really don't.
That's fine.
I mean, your cleric knows about other gods,
Not this one.
right? You train in religion, right? Proficient in religion.
Training's a strong word.
You've read a
I am-
book.
Let me roll religion.
That's a strong word.
Just understand. Let's see. Oh,
Oh.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I take that back.
You might know who Tiamat is.
She just has a moment of divine revelation.
Oh, that's Tiamat.
That's when you should have rolled the divine intervention.
I would still fail because I need under 13.
Far, tell me who Tiamat is.
I mean, what?
Far, tell me, is this a good idea, Mont?
So, if we take this ring to forensic magic investigate later, will anything bad happen to us? Like, can it be tracked or something, or is it cursed, or should we wait and do it here and then leave it? Should we take it somewhere else?
Can we make like a teleportation system and go back real quick?
No,
But I don't know.
mean, I just don't want to like take it along with us and invite more bad shit.
Yeah, it's like a third of what we do, right?
What?
'Cause a third of what we do is handle bad shit.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't mean we need to welcome more. I mean, anything that can do this from afar, I don't think that we're quite on that level of being able to deal with that kind of shit.
I have messages.
You mean sending?
Sending. I don't, but I do have sending stones. I can maybe ask. What's his name? Dazan.
Mm.
You might know.
I don't know how much he knows about religion, especially like from the time that he's from. Was she
Like,
even
"Good
around
son."
then?
Go research Tiamat and probably information about Dot, and then he can give me a short message back.
Yeah, a few seconds will pass by. They'll, sure.
Wait. Specifically,
Wait,
what do you want him to ask him?
Zazan's with us, isn't he?
Did he? I don't think he came. He didn't come with you here. Did he?
I thought he
I'm pretty
came
sure
with
he-
us. I just
guys-
told him no, because I specifically told him don't use any fire spells.
Is that-
Well, you told Sparks that. Oh, never mind. He
Yeah.
might be here.
No, Joe wasn't here
Well-
last session.
Oh.
Why wasn't he in this fight with us?
Because I thought he was still there. You guys talked about him coming to the Hard Revedia with you. That's what I remember.
That's what
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
I didn't remember us having the conversation about him coming here. Because he didn't like.
Maybe I
bugs.
thought that conversation was something different.
Mm.
Whatever.
Like, we have a whole
But-
army
is-
plan to show up to the fucking Heart Revedia.
But is there a specific question or specific thing you want him to look into, or just Tiamat?
Well,
If you'd like to revise your sending spell.
yeah.
Tiamat, necromancy, cults, followers, paladins of Tiamat.
Sending stones only. I can write. How long is the message for sending stones?
25. It's the same as a sending spell. 25 words.
Information on Tiamat, cults, necromancy, and any other information of importance. And how are you doing? I hope you are well.
As a few seconds go by,
Good day.
the message would come back. I can handle that. Just give me some time. Out on a date right now.
Ooh.
He's just fucking with us.
What do you mean? He's an attractive human.
I thought he would have been like Ace. I know.
Maybe he's just looking for the romance.
I can totally see him.
Something
Like,
for you to theorize
no.
about. That's all I wanted to do.
This is gonna come back. I'm very intrigued by this.
Oh, I made a
relationship.
note of
Oh.
it.
I know, 100%. All right, but if you guys want to take some time, I'll be able to get back to answer from you, Zahn, and figure out what the next step is. Get pause things there because it's 10:30, even though we started late as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
do we
gonna-
have to
not play at all?
I was
drop
gonna-
this?
I've got a bit of a cough / sore throat, so I was gonna ask
Yeah.
to end it there anyway.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
good.
it's getting real late for me too. So yeah.
All right, we'll pick things back off next time we play. I'm not gonna say next week and curse it. I'm sorry, Sean.
Huh? Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck, man,
Yeah.
that's crazy, huh? Anyways,
That's crazy. Huh?
Um,
Wild.
Could I ask one thing?
yeah, go for it.
I'm just we've been focused on this body, but like in the direction that the humans fled, were there any animals or birds left in the trees or anything like that? Like, or they've all like run away from the commotion?
Most of the animals like cleared out the commotion of this area.
I was thinking like maybe we could talk to an animal and we could find out like who he was chasing and like
I mean, at
that would
least
tell
in
us
the,
more about what was going
in-
on.
in the immediate area. You'd have to search. There's not anything just around here anymore. Unless you want to fucking
Alright.
dig for some volts.
We can mess with that next week or something.
Alright.
Next week.
Alright, sounds good. And we'll end things right there. Let me press that button.